Hi guys, this is Roxanne. I am here to do a quick video to show you the world's most advanced body shaper, give you some of the features of it and the mechanics about it, and give you a chance to kind of see it and see how it can be handled and how it can benefit you. What I'm talking about is the Rebirth Goddess Body Shaper. It is a garment that has been made by people who have taken the time to find out what women want when it comes to having a body shaper. Many women these days are using body shapers for different reasons. Certainly because they want to just kind of look better in their clothes. Some because they realize the health benefit of having something on to kind of just compress, and that has been an interest for some for the support that it gives in various parts of your body, your back, your lower back, your upper back maybe. And so there's a lot of people who are using body shapers, who are wearing them, and some of them unfortunately are not very comfortable. Well, this body shaper, the Goddess Rebirth Body Shaper, was created by a woman who had the experience of other body shapers and knew how difficult it was, and she worked for a company. I'm talking about Dorothy Cook. She worked for a company that made the body shapers, and they were not comfortable for women, and women were complaining about it being very painful and uncomfortable to wear. And as I understand it, she became very determined to make something that was going to be comfortable for women, soft, pliable, so that it wouldn't have all those heavy stays and things poking you and sticking you. And as you can see, this is exactly what she came up with the help of Janice White. They put their heads together and they figured out how this thing should work for the comfort and the use of women. So as you see, this is very soft, pliable, and yet even as soft and pliable as it is, it's very sturdy, and it's very pretty actually. So what I want to do is give you real quick just some of the features that you can enjoy. I'm not going to give you all of them because I want you to get a big surprise with some of them that you find out after you purchase your own and you begin to wear your own. You'll find out there's a lot of things built into this garment that are surprisingly special, and you're going to love it, the feel and the fit of it. So I want to tell you a couple of things. First of all, this is a body shaper, and because of the body, a major problem area for many women and many people is the waistline. This body shaper has the waist trainer built into it. Let me just see if I can kind of put it here so you can kind of get an idea of where I am with this. All right, so this has a waist trainer made into the body shaper, which is unique because typically you buy a waist trainer and you put that waist trainer on, and everything else you work on those things individually. Well, this is an overall head to toe kind of package, shoulders to toe kind of package, because you got your waist trainer that's made right in, which is made to cover that or take care of the abdominal and belly area. So that's created right into this, which is different. Now you don't have to buy two things, just the one. So the way that it works is once you put that waist trainer on, it's going to gather, it's going to kind of control everything you have in your waistline area, all that. And then this beautiful lace over satin panel is what's going to come up to catch anything that might be like a muffin top spillover. It's going to catch all of that because this piece here is to fit right under the bust line. So it's going to secure you there, and that's that snatched look you're going to get. So the unique thing about this is that you're actually literally getting 3 different body shapers for the price of one, because typically if you buy a body shaper that really feels good and you get into it and it's comfortable, if you can get one like that, you're going to wear it for a while, and then it's going to, one of a couple things, it's going to either start to wear out, or you're going to find that it's not as comfortable or as comparable to what you initially had, so you're going to be looking for something to replace it with. Well, this is made to adjust 3 sizes, and you get the benefit of having the size of 3 different body shapers all in one. This has 3 separate zips that will allow you to adjust it to where you are at any particular time. So you will wear this for a very long time because you can adjust it on those days when you don't feel like necessarily you can get into that smallest size. Then you've got 1, 2 sizes that you can adjust to until you are comfortable with that. And of course, it's on both sides. It's the 3 zips on both sides, as well as the adjustable shoulder straps so that you can, if you're someone who has a larger back side of bra, I have wide arms, and so this has to fit. It's not something that you kind of like squeezing yourself into. You have the adjustment of 6 different levels that you can adjust this with. So there you have that. That's another feature that's a good thing to have because, like I said, you won't have to buy this over and over again. You have the benefit of it being a one-time purchase that is useful over time, a long period of time. So those are the 2 of the features that I did want to point out. And because really big issue for most of us women when we think about something, a garment like this, the ease and comfortability of going to the restroom. And that is something that, you don't think about it. You just take it for granted when you don't have this, when you're not wearing a body shaper. But if you're going to wear one because you really want to look nice, you want your clothes to fit you really well, like I have on one, and it just makes everything kind of smooth down, and I just like the way it makes me feel. So another really big, what might be a drawback for some other body shapers, you won't find it this, because this has taken into consideration that women have to go to the bathroom too, even when we have our body shapers on. And what they did was they made a really large access panel for using the restroom. So what you have here is, rather than you having to take everything off or take this down, which isn't easy, it isn't hard to do, it's really easy to do, even that, you'll find that out. But what you have is this large access panel that has 3 hooks there and a very long adjustable panel so that you don't have to kind of really turn into a contortionist to kind of maneuver in the restroom. It makes it very